It's Thursday, everybody. It is time to get back into doing some side quests. I'm just going to quickly go over my best team that I'm using currently to clear the side quests. It's actually the team that I kind of will recommend to a degree. I'm sure everybody's got their own counters and availability, but this team seems to work with me for different types of interaction. Team Boom is this right here. Human Torch is brought in because there's lots of Mystic-based champions. There's heal suppression that can be done with Incinerate and deals with the regeneration path as well as the I think another path as well. I think it's because there's a lot of mystics on that particular route. It's also a counter for the likes of, well, champions that like evade-based champions, and also, you know, you might go up against Human Torch there, you might go up against Mega Sentinel there, and you might need an Incinerate immune-based champion. Also, right here, you come into contact with the likes of Iceman, and you can use Human Torch as a counter for that because he won't be stung by that any kind of like frosty-based attacks. Also, I've brought Medusa in because I've been using her from time to time on different things, whether or not you go up against Ultron as well. Maybe you go up against Silver Centurion using that as a counter. But this particular one, because you get the Stifle debuff on you, Shrug-off-based champions like, well, Karnak, Misty Knight, and Crossbones, to name a few, can be very effective against this. There are more for that. And also some of the other interactions you might have. Having non-#metal champions will be effective as well, dealing with the likes of Magneto, which pops up from time to time. You'll also have, this right here, there's a Magneto there, for example. Any evade-based counter, and that's the reason I got Falcon to deal with. First of all, sometimes you got, an evade-based champion, like we've got here with Spider-Man, and also when you've got... thing, so suppress those rock stacks. So these have been key champions, and Spider-Man 2099 is there because I'm trying to just not enjoy, because I do enjoy the champion, but I like kind of rotating ones that I kind of been using, kind of like not been using, kind of like just figuring out, because I need to make some decisions about my first ever rank 4 6-star champion, which likely is going to be coming next week, but that's another story for another video. In any case, let's just kind of blast through this, the final route, or final kind of rotation of the path, the legendary for me, and then we'll have a look at how week 2 went for me. This, if you don't know already, has been a very rank up materials orientated week 2, and we'll be talking about some more processes on things, and yeah, so let's just kind of like blast through it. Man, it really does go to show you, like, the team setup is very important. Any evade-based counter, I think, is going to be great for the various routes, especially, like, you know, I've got myself my little Falcon right here. Do a little bit of nice bleed damage, just kind of wait out a little bit. Boom, and done. Got a thing at the end of it. Falcon, double usage on this one. Depends on where we go. Let's see what rewards await me for my final run here, my 7 of 7. And it's going to be, boom, it's going to be there, and that's going to be 22,000 tier 2 alpha. I've been very fortunate with tier 2 alpha, so let's blast through this path and then we'll shoot over to the results, shall we? I also would recommend a Magneto, I was going to say a #metal interaction based champion. There are a few that kind of like deal with the situation of the just this champion being suppressed, but look, Magneto is always that favorite one, unless you're going up against robots. But #metal interaction is just something that's just so good when you got your Magneto. But having a Medusa, which I've very fortunately got at 6-star, 5 stars do work, but I've got the 6 stars, and I need to, with pace, get these smashed out. Yeah, what a great takedown. Love it. This is where Falcon comes in very, very handy, especially to deal with this pesky rock stacking, well, giant of a big head. It's just so funny. It reminds you of the Easter Island heads, looking at Thing the way he is. Okay, I've got to be quick now. And can he do a special attack, or have I got this? Yeah, there we go. Good lad. Oh, that's weird. An input didn't engage there for my swipe back. This does concern me about the input refractor a lot. Refactor, sorry, I should say. I'm saying it to West Country like refactor. I don't rate it that much. It was good to begin with, then over the last kind of like month of testing it, it seems to have like fallen by the wayside with performance, especially with certain things. Like when you swipe back and go into a block, the animation looks incredibly slow, and I thought the input refractor in any case would kind of like speed up that process of when you kind of like you click that it will respond, but it's definitely kind of like slow. If you kind of like tap on the screen, like it's just like it's just not quick in the response to what the animation does. So maybe that's something that Kabam need to work on and improve down the line. Right, now let's look at the results. How was week 2 stacked up? This week 2, which you can see, these are the runs on screen right now, does pinpoint a very much like rank up material orientated time. I've got more tier 4 CC. Like, for me, I'm not overly complaining about a lot of this stuff because I seem to go out of the volume of tier 4 class catalyst, so that's good. Tier 4 basic wise, always an iffy one, but I can get more of that more easily by, you know, map crystals and glory store. And that's just the other thing as well. Glory store is kind of weighing up the kind of stuff that you need versus and choosable versus RNG in this factor. But tier 2 alpha fragments, 44,000, so that's not too bad. That's kind of giving some good stuff as well for free, so I could change my glory spend to be stuff that I'm missing. So there's pluses and minuses, swings and roundabouts and all that stuff. But definitely this week, if you're kind of like looking for something like, oh, I'm going to get loads of shards, it's like, nah, it's not really the case with this one. You have to really kind of wait till, next week for that one, when we're back to shards. As you can see right here, like the chance of you getting shards and stuff is going to be a little bit higher. Especially with my Epic Week Run 2, which saw more Tier 4 basic fragments, a little bit of Tier 2 Alpha, 5-star signature stones. Okay, it's just not this week isn't going to be too spicy for a lot of players, especially with what you pick up. But you could get lucky. You could get really lucky and find more tier 5 basic, which personally I would like so much more of, especially from what I have available, and getting 6 stars up and further stuff as well. So, possibilities. Now, it's really up to you how you play out the next 2 weeks. If you want to leave 4 runs in quests, this is the important side of things. If you want rank up materials, because you want to target that, then you might want to leave 4 of like legendary or 4 of epic open for you to kind of come back to with the lockpicks. However, do bear in mind there's still the kind of opportunity and volume in other places. This will be the last week and last opportunity to get 22,000 increments of tier 2 alpha, as opposed to the final week, which only has 15,000. So this is all about, again, acquisition shards and stuff. 6-star shards will still be available at 1,350 increments towards the end. But if you did want to target like tier 2 alpha fragments, as I said, maybe kind of leave 4 runs in this one, week 2, in order to kind of like go, right, well, let's kind of do this here, get the volume you need, and boom, bugger off. But then there's other stuff as well you need to consider. If you want 6-star signature stones because you're at that point in the game, then you need to leave the last 4 runs left in Legendary Week 4 to do that. This is just down to you as a player of what you need versus what you're willing to kind of wait and save for when it comes to those runs. But that's really it. That's the video. For me personally, I'm more on the acquisition of 6-star shards because I think that's less, or tier 5 basics. So that will be where my 4 lockpicks go in the week 4. That's why I'm saving for week 4, but you don't have to follow that. As I said, consider leaving 4 runs in week 2, but that's up to you. In any case, yeah, hope your luck's been good, and by the end of this, I'll see you next week for week 3, when we do that one and see what happens, see where we're going, see if I got lucky, and all that stuff. Thanks for watching. Make sure as well to check out some other content, which will be located, boom, on screen right now. I'll be live streaming a little bit of Arena later on, and then we'll be doing a little bit of Call of Duty Warzone, following on from the wins from Tuesday's stream, I think it was, where we got that back-to-back wins. So yeah, looking forward to seeing you all, and thanks everybody. Bye-bye for now.